Receiving feedback. How do you receive feedback? What is your response when someone tells you that you could have done something better? Welcoming feedback, especially when it is not positive, can be difficult. Most of us find ourselves creating excuses or becoming defensive when we get negative feedback, especially if we feel the person who is giving the feedback is not qualified to do so. Feedback, however, regardless of the source, can be valuable if we know how to filter and apply it. Here are a few tips to remember. Prioritize content over delivery. Unfortunately, people do not always communicate in the best way, as we have discussed in other parts of this course. Another person's delivery is not within your control, but how you respond is. More often than not, there is some form of truth in the words people say, even if delivered poorly. Instead of being offended as a first resort, pause to think about what was said and the truth it entails. You can always follow up later to suggest how the message could have been delivered better. Listen calmly. Avoid overreacting to the feedback. As mentioned before, your response is what you can control. Make it a point to learn from whatever feedback is given. Rather than defending your actions or giving excuses, listen carefully and assess what is said. Clarify by asking questions. Maximize the feedback you receive by making sure you understand exactly what is being communicated. Welcome suggestions. You do not always have to act on the advice of someone giving you feedback, but it is always a good practice to listen. An environment where people value and listen to the suggestions others make creates healthy teams and encourages active collaboration among members. Ironically, positive, affirmative feedback can be just as difficult to accept. When receiving positive feedback, make eye contact and show appreciation for what is said. It can feel awkward to be praised for something, especially if it is in front of others and you become the focus of attention. However, graciously receiving the compliment and sincerely appreciating the generosity of the person giving the recognition does much to alleviate any unease.